I have got some pretty cool in-ear headphones to show you guys. Hey guys, welcome back to techgooch, here for another video review, and this is on a product that's not something that you can just go out to Amazon and purchase. This is a Kickstarter project that's currently live on Kickstarter, and I will put links right below. Please check them out. Even if you're just remotely interested, share them, because these guys actually are making some pretty cool stuff. You're probably familiar with wireless headphones. Apple AirPods, there's a whole bunch of them out there now, and it seems like everybody has their own little niche in this market. This is a company called Phiaton, Phiaton, and this little guy is the housing of the actual headphones themselves. And I'm going to actually zoom in here in a minute. You can see actually they're charging up right now because this is a battery case. Like a lot of them out there, the battery life of the actual headphones themselves by themselves is about 5 hours. I would actually agree with that over the course of my testing. This case also is a charging portable speaker. While it does charge your headphones up, you can actually use this little guy right here to actually listen to music as a portable speaker. Now, it is a very small portable speaker. It does not have any bass to it really at all, but it does work. While I'm not going to say it's extremely loud by any means, it does work. It's a nice little added option to something that already has a battery built into it. You can charge your headphones up with this. It takes, I think, about 4 hours to get them fully charged, but 15 minutes of charging will give you 1 hour of actual use of the headphones. So that's pretty cool. They actually sent me a little letter here letting me know some of the features. Now, features are features. They're not actually, in use, I guess, is what I usually go by. Before we zoom in here, we'll go over a few things. Basically, the charging case is obviously a speaker case, like I've already said. 15 minutes to gives you an hour worth of charging time. Inside the actual headphones themselves, they have custom-made sound drivers, and they actually definitely push this. Phiaton's balanced armature technology, the bolts, and that's what these are, the Phiaton bolt. Custom-made drivers deliver fine-tuned, high-resolution audio. Agreed. Actually, they sound quite fantastic, to be honest. Touch controls are very easy. It can be used with Siri and Google Assistant. They are IPX4 rated, so they're sweat and water resistant, but I wouldn't call them waterproof. The good crystal clear audio quality. They have dual mics on each headphone, so they give you really good call quality. But you can still hear your surroundings. Let's see, Bluetooth 5.0 for a reliable connection. The ear wings are what they call the Right Fit Plus ear wings. I'll show you those here in a moment as well. They are comfortable. I agree, they are quite actually comfortable. So yeah, these are designed for the audiophile. People that like quality music but are looking for a very small in-ear experience. I relate them to Bose quality audio, but that's not quite right. They are different. These guys do a really good job. Now, let me bring it in here so you can actually take a peek at what it looks like, and then we'll go from there. Okay, so box here, you can see what they are designed like. The case there, the bolt by Phiaton. On the back, they'll tell you the various features. Balanced audio, the drivers, the voice command, speaker case, call quality, quick charge, true wireless earphones, Right Fit Plus, sweat resistant, and then audio transparency feature. And we'll go into some of these more features here shortly. But here is a little case. You flip it up here. If there was one thing I would say about the case itself, it works great. It has a little door. You flip it up, it holds itself open, so you have quick and easy access to the actual earphones themselves. If you actually take them out, they'll automatically turn on and pair up, so you can go ahead and start using them. And then when you actually take them off and put them back in the case, they'll actually automatically turn off and start their charging function. So that is a nice feature in my opinion as well. In the box, and I will open that up here as well, there are various size earpieces here, so you can actually make sure that you get the size that actually fits your ear. There are, I think, 4 actually independent sizes, or maybe they have or 2 sets of one specific size. Over here, it'll actually tell you which one's right, which one's left, in case you get mixed up. But it does fit the ear, and I'll show you that here in a second as well. Like I said, you can also, apart from these guys, you can actually turn this speaker case over here. It'll actually, if you push on this button, it'll tell you the battery indicator level. Right now we're about 3/4 of a charge. And this is where you can actually use the micro USB cable to charge the case. I do wish they would have used USB-C. That's just me, but that's what I say from there. So if you just take the button, if you just push and touch it and let go, it'll give you the indicator life. And if I push and hold,
power on.
You can hear the speaker is now indicated that it automatically connected, because it actually uses the same connection that the earpieces themselves use. So now from my device, I'm going to play something that has a lot of bass, just the Party Rock Anthem from LMFAO, where you can see that this does not have a whole lot of bass. So if you want to hear that, that's basically that's max volume essentially. Not a whole lot of sound to it, but does it work? Yes, it does work. I have to give it that. I have to give it credit. So we're not going to go too much into the song stuff, but I just wanted to pick something that had some bass to it, so you can see that it sounds decent, but it has no bass at all. So it's a small speaker. It's very small, but it is a nice added feature. Push again and hold.
Now we're off.
And now we're off, and now we're just charging our headphones. So that's the case. That's what they look like. That's what the headphones themselves look like right there. If I actually open up the box here, when you actually get them, the charging case is here, and obviously each earpiece is there. And then underneath, we have a full instruction booklet in multiple languages on how to use this guy, how to use the various button features, things like that within the actual item itself. In little box of accessories, you also get a micro USB cable. Now they're not going to give you the USB end to plug into the wall or the brick, but you'll probably have a smartphone or a tablet or just a computer for that matter to plug that into, that you can then charge off of. So they do give you the micro USB cable, and then they do give you a small bag, like I said, of different sized ends or earpieces, so that you can actually customize the fit of the headphone to your ear. I typically go between the smallest to the second to smallest. Right now I'm technically using the second to smallest, although I might try some more. But to be honest about it, the earpieces themselves actually currently fit my ears pretty well. So, but yeah, let's come a little closer to my ear and see how it actually fits. Okay, so I have the earpieces that are turning on right now. Device connected already. So you can see that they have the earpiece and then the hook that kind of goes up and above. So basically you just kind of jam it in there, you twist a little bit, it kind of hooks on your ear, and it stays in pretty darn good actually. Let's see how this one goes. What I could actually try, maybe I should try, is I think I could actually do better with the smaller ones myself. But I've actually gone running with them. I don't run very much at all. I hate running, actually. I have tried running with them. They stay pretty good. I've also, on that new electric skateboard that I did a review video on last, I did that as well. Now, if I play the song, I think I have it cranked way up. A lot more bass. Well, a lot more than that has. But very crisp, clean tones. Now, listening to me talk about headphones while I'm listening to the music and you're not, makes no sense to me. But are they pretty awesome? Yes, they are pretty awesome. So on the headphones themselves, the buttons that we have on here, this is my right headphone and this is my left. we have volume up and volume down on both. So you can do it from either side. So even if you wanted to just have one in your ear, you can do that because you can control volume or up and down. You can also do track next and track previous, and that's just by pushing and holding the plus or pushing and holding the minus. However, the play pause button is actually only on the right ear. If you just double tap this guy, you can actually hear the music start playing. Double tap, and it'll actually stop again. The left side is that audio transparency feature. If you double tap, you maybe heard that little beep. That actually indicates that the audio transparency mode is on, and then a beep again when I turn it back off. And audio transparency just allows you to actually hear through the music while you're still listening to listen to music. So basically, it just allows audio to pass through the actual headphone itself. So it actually is a nice little feature, especially if you're waiting to hear something overhead or things like that. As long as your music's not too loud, you're still going to actually be able to hear it with the audio transparency feature turned on. And that's only on the left one. That's where you're going to turn that one on or off. And it does work. But like I said, audio volume is going to be one of those things as well. So obviously you can see the pieces there that actually charge up in the case. And that's them. So that's the Phiaton Bolt. 5 hours on a single charge on the headphones. You can recharge them 3 times in the case before the case is basically depleted, and you'll have to recharge the case. The case is the charger, so that's the only way to charge them is by the case. I don't have anything problem with that. Like I said, I wish that they did use USB-C, but that's not a big deal to be honest, because everybody has a probably a whole bunch of spare micro USB cables. I'm just getting to the point where I'd love to have one cable do everything. It'd be fantastic. I think most of you out there are probably in the same camp. So that's the Phiaton Bolt. Sounds fantastic. Works very well. I have nothing but great things to say about these guys. So definitely head down to the Kickstarter campaign. Right at the top of the link, at the top of the description. Now, of course, if you're watching this video past when the Kickstarter campaign closed, I'm sure that you can actually hop over to their website from there and check them out. And if they actually do get a website up and running, I will put that link down there as well. So for you future people that are watching this later on, definitely check them out because they did a good job. Good sound drivers, good fit, good construction. I think that's probably the one thing that I like more than anything else is they feel well made. And so that's always a plus. I don't think I'm going to use the speaker in the case feature probably ever, to be honest. It's neat. It really is. I think maybe if it had a larger sound driver in it, but that means the case would have to be bigger, and that I really wouldn't want. So great job, Phiaton. I really enjoy these guys. Thank you for sending these over to me to check out. So full disclosure, they did send these to me. I do not take payment for videos. I do accept products to test. I try to keep it as unbiased as possible. I really do. Whether you sent this to me or not, it has nothing to do with me giving you a thumbs up or a thumbs down, to be honest about it. If I was to pay money for these, how would I rate them? I would be happy. I really would. Solid product. Like I said, the speaker's kind of gimmicky, and the charging cable. That's the only things that I can really point out. Aside from that, great job. And I hope everything goes well for you. If, like I said before, comment below, but make sure you check out their link at the top of the description. Like the video, share the video if you can. I appreciate it, and I'm sure they would actually appreciate it more than even I do. But thanks for all my supporters out there. I really appreciate it. I do have a lot of videos coming. I really do. But I'm just trying to get back on track after the whole summer of craziness. So, thanks again for watching. See you on a future video.